What's happening, guys, and welcome to Peninsula Corridor Let's Play Trains. Yes, we are playing Train Sim World, in fact Train Sim World 2020, which just recently had a huge update. So we're going to play through one of the scenarios here called Rocky Road. Check the Union Pacific train out there, we're going to have a go at driving it. So let's climb aboard, chaps. Watch you don't fall, Wobbles. Open the door. Close the door. Sit in the engineer's seat. Prepare to depart. First time doing this. I haven't been in this locomotive before. Set the reverser to reverse. We can do that, Wobbles, we can do that. We'll put the gauge lights on as well. Reverser to reverse. Brakes to release. Cutout valve. Let's do that. Brakes to release. Objective complete. Apply the power. Pull the lever, Wobbles. Let's see what this is all about. Now I'm playing Train Sim World here purely from an amateur's point of view. I know nothing about trains. You don't have to know anything about trains to play this game. It is reasonably quite easy. All the instructions and tutorials are in the game. It's quite easy to learn to play. Right, stop at location. Just check out the graffiti there on the carts. What's going on with that graffiti? It is all straight. It's perfectly straight all the way down. All the way down. I've never seen graffiti like that. It's all, you know, it's not straight like that. So somebody's got a ruler and put it straight all the way down. Come on, Dovetail Games, put some proper graffiti on them wagons. So we're going to stop at South San Francisco. Can't get my words out there. Look at that train going past. Stop at San Francisco's East Yard. Which is approximately 1 mile down the line here. Can't see a great deal through that little window. How do we turn that bell off? Let's turn that bell off. Where's the bell? There it is. That's better. We've got the restricted speed, it looks like, of 10 miles an hour along this line. I'm in the yellow, so I'm slightly overspeeding now. Gotta watch my speed. This is DLC, by the way, for Train Sim World 2020. Just in case I didn't mention it, I may have forgotten. I can't remember. But this is Peninsula Corridor. It's DLC for the game Train Sim World, which is now called Train Sim World 2020. Look at that Union Pacific. The trains, I love the way the trains look. They seem to put a lot of work in making the trains look real nice and operate real good. We have got some moving cars, I can see, which is good. We don't always have moving cars in this game, so they have tried to bring the map alive a little bit, but the maps always seem in Train Sim World just a little bit on the plain side to me. They don't really come alive enough for me. The mapping just seems a little bit too plain. Not too sure what the problem is, whether it's optimization problems, but the mapping just seems a little bit plain. The assets look good, the trees, the cars, but there's not a great deal of traffic going up that road there either. 1 or 2 cars, but the maps just seem a little bit plain. They bring into life more, a lot more. But nevertheless, let's plod on down to the east yard. Good look round this train. What we got up here? Number lights on the front, we'll switch them on. There we go. We're all lit up like a Christmas tree at the front there now with all our lights on. The train does look quite nice. The inside of the locomotive is, as usual, done absolutely, in my opinion, brilliantly. It looks very good. All looks rather good inside and outside the train. It's just the maps I don't like. Oh, I'd like to see the world brought to life a little bit more immersion on the mapping. Windows open, absolutely fantastic, as they do, I think, on the majority, if not all, the locomotives in Train Sim World. Right, not far to go now. So we've got to get ready to hit the brakes. What's going on down there in that river section? Not an awful lot. There's no people about. Can't see any people. All this industrial area here, there's lots of cars, but doesn't seem to be a great deal going on. It's as though the mapping just isn't finished. It's just really plain. First time, I think, hitting the brakes in this locomotive for me shortly, so I don't know how well I'm going to do. What's going on over there? Does that blind work? Yes, it does. You had some movement in that then. There we go. We haven't got much sunshine, so it's not doing a very good job. There's not much sunshine. Right, how far have we got to go? We're nearly there. We're maintaining a nice consistent speed as we're chugging along in our locomotive here. Turn that bell off. You can see what's over there. We've got plenty of trucks, all white trucks. Nothing really going on. It's an empty world. If you're looking for people, we're the only ones here. Lots of industrial areas, it looks like, on the right hand side there. Want a map editor. Some good modders get in here and improve the mapping. That would make it a lot better for me. Right, we've got to slow this train down, Wobbles. We've got to stop approximately here. Is it going to work? Yes, it has. Uncouple vehicles. Uncouple the first three. Oh, here we go. Let's make sure we put the brake on, Wallace. We don't want to get out of the train and it starts rolling down the line all backwards. That's happened to me before. Not on Peninsula Corridor, but I know I have got out of the train before and the thing started rolling backwards because I haven't put the brakes on. We got the brakes on this time. Right, careful down here, Wobbles. Watch you don't fall over. Down we go. Look out for trains. Don't want to get knocked over on us first day, do we? What's that say? Ownership subject to a security agreement filed with the Surface Transportation Board. Oh, very interesting. Right. Here we go here, the wagons, the carts, the hoppers. Look at the graffiti. All very uniformed and nice and straight all the way down the carts. Needs messing up a little bit more. Get your artists to redo them dovetail games. Right. Gaming companies hate me. Right, what we're going to do, the first, can we climb up that ladder? Let's have a look. Can we go up? Up we go. Oh, look at that, they're nice and full. Nice and full. Yes. How'd you get down? Can't get down. What am I going to have to press? E. There we go. Down we go. Right, it could be this one here, I think. No, back a bit, back a bit. Well, how many we got? 1, 2, 3. So it's this one here. Never done this before. Is it going to work, or has it got a bug? Uncouple it. Ah, there we go. It's actually worked, and something's appeared. I don't know what that is. What is that? What is that? Who knows what that is? Matt Pedalston will know what that is. He's Mr. Know-It-All when it comes to trains. He knows everything. He's one of them guys in the office who's probably very annoying and knows absolutely everything about trains. Unbelievable. He seems to breathe and live trains. Very knowledgeable. I don't know where he gets all his wealth of information from. I really don't. Very clever chappy when it comes to trains. Right, let's get on here. Climb up here. Now, when it comes to trains, I'm actually, as one or two people say in the comments, a village idiot. I don't know anything about trains, but you don't have to have great knowledge about trains to play this game. You just learn as you go along, which is what I've done since I've been playing Train Simulator and Train Sim World. Right, let's check the route map here. Have we got to switch the points? That's looking good, so we should be okay. I just wanted to check there. I didn't want to go off onto another line. It's always worthwhile checking the switch systems. This is a new thing here on the screen, Luke. Do you see that? Let's just come up on the screen. They've done like a whole new scoring system in the game. Are you a fan of that new scoring system? What do you think of the new updates in Train Sim World 2020? Right, go via location. We're going down to the construction yard now. Off we go, Wobbles. So I think we're at a restricted speed of approximately 10 miles an hour. Lots of cars, Luke, lots of cars. Where are all the people? There's no people. The only people you see are actually on the stations, I think. There's no people. So go via location, construction yard. Okie dokie. Have we got to stop here? Let's just slow it down because I can see the end of the line there. I've never done this before, so I'm not too sure what to do. What am I doing? I don't know. Oh, unload. Oh, we've got to unload. How do we unload? How do we unload? Unload. Let me just have a quick look. I'm not too sure. What's on the ground? Ah, second locomotive. There's like a grid there. So I reckon I'm going to have to go very slowly because the end of the line is just a few yards down. We haven't got much room in front of us. So I'm guessing, and I am guessing, this might go a bit pear-shaped now. There's like a grid on the floor. I reckon we empty them wagons down that hole where that grid is. I think we do. The graffiti looks nice on the building there. I must say that graffiti does look nice on that building. The diggers look good in the background as well. Would be nice to see them moving and operational. Right, I'm going to go take the brake off. I hit the emergency brake there really hard because I saw the end of the line. I've never been in this yard down this section before. This is my first ever go and look at this part of the line down here. I was actually surprised just how short it was. So I'm going to go very slowly. Let's just look. The first wagon's going over that grid. I think it all tips into there. I'm just guessing. Yes, it's gone in. That's the way to do it. That's the way to do it. As Punch said to Judy. There you go, the second one's going in. And the third one should go in, but what we've got to be careful of, we don't run off the line. We don't derail, because the end of the line is just down here. You can only get, you know, 3 or 4 carts, I think. So we'll just stop. You can't get many carts along this section of line. Right, stop at location. South San Francisco East Yard. Let's just check the points. Let's just check the switches. Always worthwhile doing this, else you end up going in the wrong direction, which has happened to me as a novice many times. So let's have a look at that. Yes, that one we need to press the lever to do that. I always do it on the map. You can actually get out of the locomotive and actually press the lever on the switch at the side of the tracks as well. Right, stop at location. So we've got to put it in reverse, release the brake, and slowly move off. When it comes to the train sims and train sim world, I think I'm more of a freight man. I like me freight. I like feeling the getting down and dirty in the industry. You know, I like to feel that. I'm more of a freight train driver. I still love today the CSX heavy haul. That is one of my favourites. Awfully close to them carts there. Right, we've got to stop. There's the end of the line. That line's short as well, I think. We've got to stop the train, wobbles! Stop the train! Uncouple 3 vehicles. Well, we've only got 3 on, so that's easy peasy. Make sure we got the brakes on. We don't want the locomotive moving. We'll put it in full service. I don't know if that's right. I don't know. I just learn from my mistakes and what people say. Quite a lot of experts out there regarding this game. However, I'm not one of them. I just enjoy playing it. Right, we're going to have to get off here. Careful down the steps, Wobbles. Take it easy. It's a long way to fall. Have a little look around. Anything going on? Any collectibles? Can I notice any? I can't really notice any. Graffiti on the wall. Not that wall. It does look quite nice. Graffiti on the carts there doesn't look as good. It's too uniform. It's too straight. Right. Can you... Where do we uncouple this? It looks like... Can we only uncouple it from the other side? Graffiti on the wall, on the building there looks quite nice though. I can't see the uncoupling lever on this side unless it's staring me in the face and I just can't see it. So perhaps it's only on the other side. So can we... yeah, it looks like it's possibly... I can see it on that cart, so... I suspect it's just on one side of the wagons. So can we get down here? Hopefully we can. Can we fit in this gap? Let's unlock it. There we go. We've done it. That thing's appeared again. What is that? What is that? Somebody tell me what that is. Some clever person who knows trains, tell me what that is that's appeared. Have we got to put a handbrake on these locomotives to stop them moving? Is there a handbrake? I don't know if there is. I can't see anything. I think we'll just forget about that and we'll just plod on. Right, couple to the hoppers. So where are the hoppers? I suspect they are these wagons here. I'm going to call them wagons because I can. I suspect we've now got a couple to them. And are these full? So let's climb up here. Let's have a look, Wobbles. Let's have a look. Oh, it's a bit high up. Don't fall. Yeah, they're full. I suspect we've got to empty them as well. Boy, yeah, it got us work cut out here. They're making us work a little bit here. I thought this was only going to be a short scenario. It looks like it's going to be quite a long one. They generally are in Train Sim World. Right, back up we go. Where's the door? I'm lost. Round here. Up here. Through the door. Shut that door. Keep the warmth in. Close the window and shut that door. Open the window again once. Can hear the sounds better with the window open. Right. Off we go. We've got a couple to them wagons which are next to us, them hoppers there on the right hand side. Let's just check the switches here. That is going to have to be changed when we get to the stop position. So we'll go down to the construction yard where we unloaded, and then I think we'll switch the switch on the lines, obviously before we reverse. So let's get keep the horn there, apply a little bit of power in the 3 notch, and away we go. But watch me speed, that I don't actually overspeed. It's down in the right hand side there, it's saying I'm in the yellow. I'm doing 11 miles an hour, oh, down to 10 now. You just gotta watch your speed, you don't overspeed. I'm gonna stop somewhere here, put the brakes on, brake. We're going to run out of line if we don't stop the train. Oh dear. And we're going to do the switch. We got to change the switch. We got to change the points on the line. So here we go. We want to make sure we're going in the right direction. So let's just switch that lever, and that should put us on course for them hoppers. How do we get off this screen? I'm pressing different buttons here. There we go. Not that familiar with all the buttons on Train Sim World. I'm playing on PC, by the way, so I'm using the keyboard and the mouse. So off we go. Release the brakes. A little bit of power. Make sure it's in reverse. I did that previously, and little peep of the horn there. Not that there's anybody about though. There's nobody about. It's a ghost town. Even the ambient sounds, I notice, you can't hear any of the hustle and bustle of the warehousing around you, or no birds, no planes as of yet. I'm not noticing any planes, helicopters, police sirens, anything going off other than the ambient sounds really of the locomotive. Seems very quiet. There's a skip there, I've noticed. 2 diggers. Some fencing. It's, yep. I'm not a fan of the maps, really. So, I don't know, what speed do we hit these? Is it approximately 3 to 5 miles an hour? Don't really want to go over 5, I don't think. I'm just guessing here. I think they automatically connect, don't they? Couple up is the correct terms, probably. Wait for a moment. There we go. Go via location. Back to the construction yard, chaps. Boy, we're earning us money today. We're earning us money, making us work. Seeing that bell off. Right, off we go. Right, I presume we've got to unload these now. The points, are they correct? We're going in the right direction, I think. We've got to be, haven't they? Because I just changed them. So let's just check. You never know in this game. There's only one way we can go there. So, right. Forward. Release the brakes. Peep the horn. Apply the power. When you look at the industrial areas on this map around you, again I'm talking about the map, it's the assets and everything all look great, but it's as though everywhere's closed or shut down. The economy has failed and nothing or nobody is working. It's all closed. You could imagine if it stayed this way, after a couple of months nature would reclaim it all back, and it would be a bit like the old docklands in Scotland when they all shut down and it all became derelict and overgrown and nature reclaimed it all back. Nothing's working, everywhere's closed down, everywhere's shut around me. Oh, train's great though, the train is great. Doesn't rock, there's not that movement in the train. You don't get that rocking movement, do you? Oh, stop the train, Wobbles, you're wobbling on there, you're talking too much, stop the train. Nearly overshot there. Couple to formation, couple to the last 3 hoppers. So back we go. Check the points, check the switches, make sure we're going the right way. We're going to have to press the switch, there we go. Many a time I've played this game and I've gone in the wrong direction. So we have unloaded these 3 hoppers, carts, wagons in the little grid there, the unloading area. We're now reversing back to couple up to formation, to the previous 3 hoppers, wagons, carts, whichever you prefer to call them, we unloaded previously. There's the grid, look, you see the grid? That's where we unload. That's where we chuck everything down. I'm going to go real slowly. I don't want to fail the scenario, else I'm going to, you know, I'm probably going to have to start it all over again, which is a real drag. So a nice steady pace in reverse. Back past the 2 diggers, the skip, and I think there's a coil of wire as well on the ground there on the right hand side. No people. Don't think I've seen a train as well. There's not a great deal of activity. I'm the only one working here today. It's just me. What I want to know is when we unload it and it all goes down that hole, where does it go? How does it get to that great big mound that's on the right hand side? Do you see all that dirt all piled up, all them rocks? How does it get there? Right, uncouple vehicles. Let's make sure we got the brakes on. We don't want a runaway train. Taking that ball off. There we go. I was just having a look at the graffiti again all the way down. It's just perfectly straight on all the carts. Get your artists to redo them and mess it up a little bit, Dovetail Games. That's what you need to do. Mess that graffiti up as it would be in real life. What is that? What is that? What is that? That's there in the middle. I don't know what that is. I'm sure somebody does. But I do not know what that is. Don't know anything about trains. I'm sure there's a lot of people who also don't know what that is. Matt Peddleson, the encyclopedia of trains, will know what that is. Right, stop at location. Down at the construction yard. Right, back we go. Now I believe I was watching a stream by the Dovetail Games devs. I think it was last night when this DLC can't get my words out. When this DLC was released, there is actually a sequence for the horn. I heard them mention it, that if you go forward you press the horn so many times. If you go in reverse you press the horn so many times. And when you're going over a railway crossing you press the horn so many times, or something like that. Anyway, it's just it's mind-boggling. It's mind-boggling. I just press the horn. Anyway, stop at location, construction yard. Okay, go via location. Let's just check. San Francisco South Yard or something it said. Let's just check these. Right, we've got to change that, so let's just switch. Let's just switch that. San Francisco East Yard. We're going via. I like the look of the train. Very good. The actual physical movement of the train from side to side, I would like to see come to the game, particularly inside. When you're driving it inside, it just looks so stable, doesn't it? Depends how much of a sim player you are and what you really want from a game. But when you're actually looking through the window of the cab, it's just so stable. You don't sort of feel the rocky movement, do you, of the locomotive? But there we go. Go via South San Francisco East Yard. Good work with the hoppers. Collect them all back up and haul the cars back to the South San Francisco Yard. God blimey, Governor, I thought that was it. I thought, oh dear, I've got to do more work. We've got to go collect them all now. Collect all the hoppers. Couple to formation. All 6 vehicles. 6 hoppers, wagons. Oh dear, I thought that was it. Right, we're gonna have to go further down the line, aren't we? And then reverse into them hoppers, I think. That's the way, I think, to do it. Which will leave us sitting in the wrong end of the locomotive. The wrong end of the train, won't it? I wonder if we're going to have to shut the engine down, the locomotive down, and go into the other cab part. I'm not too sure. So we'll just get past this switch here and we'll stop the train, and I will check before I go forwards if we have to do the line switch there. So let's slow the train down. Let's stop the train here. Let's just let's check. Let's turn that bell off. Let's check the if we're going to be going in the right direction. So we got to switch the switch. There we go. Right, we should be all good now. Notch number 2. Will it pull off on notch number 2? Why aren't we moving? Look at the train. I'm going to take a picture anyway. That looks quite good. I might use that as my thumbnail on the actual video. I need a thumbnail. Might also put that up on the social media sites, Twitter and my Facebook page, which is you know, WobblyCaptain, which is, it's a gamer tag actually. I've had that gamer tag for many years from my Call of Duty days, you know, when I used to play Call of Duty and various other games. It was actually an Xbox generated gamer tag as far as I can remember. Right, so let's take it steady and couple to formation. Okay, so now it's requesting us to stop at location South San Francisco Yard. I can't get my words out. I can't get my tongue around some of these words. Oh dear. Right, let's check the line. Let's check the line. Let's check the switches. That's okay. I'm gonna good look at this because this is where it can go pear-shaped. Next one, that looks okay. How far have we actually got to go down the line? Right, this we've actually got to go all the way down to there. So let's double check all the switches, all the levers. That looks okay. All looks okay there. Looks okay. Looks okay. Getting a bit lost on this map now. Where are we? It looks okay. That one. Do we need to change that one? We'll just do that. I'm not an expert at this. I could end up going in the wrong direction now, but it's always worthwhile just checking. Right, that one needs changing. Just checking your. Just checking the switches and levers, otherwise, you know, you end up going off in the wrong direction and you can fail the scenario. I don't want to fail at the last minute. Worthwhile taking just a little bit of time, just double checking all this. Okay, we're looking good. We're looking good. Alright, fingers crossed. That's spot on. Right, I'm not going to shut down the cab. I am not going to shut down the cab. I'm not going to risk it, because just in case I can't start it again, I'm not going to shut down the cab and go to the front. If ever we do the I get the live streams up and running again, I could do it with another monitor really for the live streams. I haven't got one, but if we can get the live streams up and running again, and I do this in the live stream, I will have a go at shutting it down and going to the front of the cab. I'm pretty confident I can do it. I just don't want to mess this video up at this point. So it's not saying we've got to shut down the train and go to the front end of the cab, so we can complete the scenario, it looks like, in the same position at the at this end of the cab. So we're going to stay there for now. I've just changed the lights, look. That's all I've changed. I've just switched the lights around. So if the game's letting us to do it this way, I'm happy to do it this way. I would like at some point to shut the locomotive down at this end and get into the other end of the locomotive. So we're on our way to South San Francisco West Yard, where hopefully we will complete our day's work. Get a look at the map. See, I like the maps when I used to play Train Simulator. I think it was West Coast Main Line over Shap, was it? I mean, the atmosphere playing that was, to me, absolutely fantastic, and there's a few other very good ones as well on Train Simulator, and the immersion and everything when you played that was absolutely fantastic. And this is a lot more modern game, but it doesn't seem to match the immersion and the mapping in particular of times such as that West Coast Main Line over Shap. I'm not too sure whether the mapping was actually done by a different company. I'm not too sure. Can't remember. Cannot remember. I'm not an expert on the train games. I just play them casually. I do enjoy them though. I do enjoy the mechanical side and learning about the trains. So restricted speed we've got, it would seem, down here of 10 miles an hour, and we haven't turned off, so we got the switches right, and we're still going in the right direction. So we've got some offices or flats to the right hand side there. Plenty of cars. Where are the people? There's no dogs, there's no birds, there's no wildlife. Nothing. The pickup truck there looked as though it had got dirty tyres. Did you notice? Very good. 10 out of 10 for that. Very good on that asset. But talking about the map again, the map is a big thing to me as a player. I like to feel as though I'm actually in the real world when it comes to the maps, and it's the same when I play Euro Truck Simulator and American Truck Simulator. I like to feel as though I'm in the real world, and this map just doesn't do that for me. It really doesn't, and that's that's where the game lets itself down for me, because I like to feel the immersion of a good map. It's not just the trains that make the game for me and the gameplay. The trains are fantastic. They could be a little bit better on the physics side, but the map is a big, it's a big thing to me. Look at the road going up there. Look at the time of day it is. And look at that road, it's empty. There's not one car going up there. I think we just had, we've got a car coming along the right hand side now. We just got one car, which is good. We get a few brownie points for that. We got cars moving, but I would like to see a lot more work done on these maps, and I would play it more. I would really play it more. It's like I've done this scenario. I might never come back and do this scenario again. That's it. Might not do this again, because the map is just so plain. There we go. There are all the people. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got approximately a dozen or just over a dozen people on the train station there. That's where all the people are. They're on the train station. Or they're on the yellow bus coming down on the right hand side. So it looks like we are approaching possibly the end of the scenario, if I'm correct. So if you like the video, chaps and girls, slap the like button, leave a comment, say hello, and if you want to see more Train Sim World 2020, let me know, and I will do it. I've been doing a lot of, funny enough, I've been playing another Dovetail game just recently, which is Fishing Sim World. I've really been enjoying that game. I've had some fun with that game. Quite a nice, laid-back, fun game to play, particularly if you like fishing. You know, that's a pretty good game, and that's come out to Dovetail offices as well. So if you want to see more of Train Sim World, let me know, and I'll do some more. Or let me know what games you would like to play. If you have a look at my community section on YouTube, I put up a question asking what would you like to see the next video regarding games be. I think we've had so far Russian Fishing 4, Fishing Sim World, Forza Horizon 4, and Train Sim World and Euro Truck Simulator 2. I think we had 5 comments when I last looked, with 5 different games mentioned. Community section on YouTube, click that tab and go to that section and put your input in. Right. Stop the train wobbles. Will we get an achievement? And we should see the new scoring method to record your progress. Possibly will come up on the screen, which is part of the new update to Train Sim World 2020. Let's have a look. Right, it's saying 40 odd yards, so I'm going to park the train in the middle, I think, or I'm just going to go past. We've got 6 carts on, haven't we? So I'm just going to wait. What we do, let that get to around about 5, and then we'll stop the train. We'll hit the brakes. There you go, I'll hit the brakes now. Stop wobbles. Will that have set that? Yes! Shut down locomotive. Set the reverser to neutral. Yay, we can go home. Neutral. There we go. Full service on the brakes. Thanks for delivering. Good work today. Thank you for the good work. That's it. Is it going to log off? No, it's not. Please log off. I hope there's isn't a bug here. What have we got? Oh, we've unlocked an achievement. Yes, we're in the debriefing section. All this is new for Train Sim World 2020. It gives me, I was over speeding quite a bit according to that graph. I was in the yellow, I think, but it's classed as over speeding. So it was 10 miles an hour, I think, the speed limit on all that section I've done. So yeah, that's part of the new update, the debriefing there. So thanks for watching, chaps. Like I say, if you enjoyed the video, smack that like button. Hopefully I'll see you again real soon in another video, as soon as I can get one up. I'm not a full-time YouTuber. I only do this part-time, so I do the videos when I can. So thanks for watching, chaps and girls. See you all again real soon.